Yo,
Oh, hey, dude.
yo, we have a bear now?
Yeah, we've contained that the other day.
That's
I
so awesome.
my my video got corrupted, so I couldn't make a video on it. But hopefully,
Ah,
with this new codec that I'm recording in, we will be able to, even if shit gets crazy.
this
But
is
yeah,
so dope.
this is a little taming pen that Ulrich made, and
Nice.
I named him Bear Grylls. Check out
He
his
looks
level
mean.
up animation. He's so funny. We'll do melee damage. Ah! Hello!
Wow, that's
Yeah,
so cool.
the level up animation is probably the best part about having tames.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't think we'll be able to make a saddle for him until we're like level 80 or something crazy like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's stupid. Let's go find us some rocks to beat up and hopefully get some metal so we can make you some good shit.
I'm down with that. So we're after these rocks then?
Yeah, just beat them up until like we're our goal is metal. Um, these rocks will give us stone and flint with the chance of getting metal. Oh, and I
How do
haven't
you not
even
get
I
any
haven't
metal?
explained this stuff to you. Come on up to the second floor. So this right here is the forge, and if you hit E, you can access the inventory, and you'll notice it's got raw metal, coal, and metal ingots. So
Okay.
coal is a byproduct of wood or burning wood. You need to burn wood to make this or to smelt things. But coal is a good thing. Like you can use that to make gunpowder. And sometimes recipes for paint will require that. So yeah, definitely save coal. Um, and then
How do I repair something?
so you have to go to your inventory, and then once you're in your inventory, you right click on it like in your hotbar. So you right click on it and it'll have repair if you can. If you can't, then you need an item that you don't have. So repairing costs the same materials as it costs to make it,
Oh, I
but
see.
not
Okay.
nearly as many materials. Oh, hey, I got a surprise for you. Oh, uh, little thing here. So this is the preservation box, or uh, yeah, preservation box, where we put
Okay.
spark powder in it, and it holds our meats and berries and other things that we make for a longer period of time. It's like
Uh,
the low tier refrigerator.
I see.
This thing over here is the smithy. It's got a crazy big inventory, so it's actually like uh, wise to just make these instead of storage chests because it's got so
I
much
see.
bigger inventory and it's got a smaller footprint. This is what we use to make higher tier stuff instead of just like in your pocket.
Okay, that's excellent. I have fungal wood and metal, so
Oh, okay. So, if you come to the forge, you can see like you can hit E to put out the fire. You can hit E to turn back on the fire. But if you hold E, you can access the inventory. And if you
oh, that
move
makes
your
complete sense.
raw metal in there, it'll smelt into metal ingots, and it just needs the wood to keep the fire burning, of course. If you're still in the forge,
I am.
never mind, I can't put this in there. Never mind. Let's go to the chest down here on the first floor. put a metal pick and a crossbow in there for you. Oh, taming. So taming is an interesting beast in this game, where you have to knock out a dinosaur, but then you also have to feed it and keep it knocked out until it's all the way tamed. So that requires narcotics, and we make narcotics over here in the mortar and pestle here.
I see.
It takes 5 narco berries and 1 rotten meat to make a narcotic. And the narcotics are what you put in the dinosaur's inventory after you've knocked it out. Oh my god, this sounds so long-winded, but it's like as short as I can make it. You put the narcotics in the inventory, and that's how you keep them knocked out. But then you have to feed them their favorite food, be it meat or berries. So you just move that into their inventory, and that's how they become tamed, but you have to keep them knocked out to become tamed. With narcotics, that's how we're going to make trank arrows. And I have a bunch of trank arrows up here. On the second floor is where I've kind of like started putting like important things in this chest here.
Okay.
So we have some narcotics and some trank arrows and a saddle and some bullshit that I, kind of ditched. But trank arrows are what we shoot at dinosaurs to make them knocked out.
I see. Now, how do I make like regular arrows?
So you'll have to pick the engram from your engram points.
Ah.
And once you do, then in your main inventory, there's 2 tabs, like 2 folder tabs. And you have inventory and crafting. You can click crafting. And it'll take you over and it'll show you everything that you know how to make, as far as like in your pocket kind of make. And 1 arrow requires 2 fiber, 1 flint, and 2 thatch.
Okay. I don't see any arrows, so I must not know how to make it.
Yeah, you probably don't. It's an engram you have to learn.
Stone arrow.
Yep. So with stone arrows and narcotics, that's how you turn a regular arrow into a trank arrow.
Excellent.
And like dipping it in poison.
And that will go for crossbows too, these arrows?
Yep, crossbows work with, they're the same as like bow and arrow, except the crossbow can fire grappling hooks too, once we learn how to make them.
Oh, thanks. Okay, well I'm gonna go make some arrows.
For sure, I think there's a ton of them somewhere. I made them.
Oh.
So, I mean, if you want to make them, feel free. There should be like 71 floating around in here somewhere. Yeah, I gotta go through and organize. I'm used to having like a chest for everything.
Food.
Food! So if you go to the preservation box, we'll probably need to take out some raw meat. So go ahead and take out raw meat.
Okay, how many?
Like 3 or 4, I suppose. That's a good number to start with. You can take a whole stack if you want. When do we just put it back in the preservation box when we're done?
I just grabbed 4.
Yeah. Once you have that in your inventory, come down to the first floor, and we got a campfire down here. And it's just like kind of the forge. So you open up the campfire's inventory, and you move wood and the meat into the campfire's inventory, and then you turn it on and it's gonna cook, and once it's cooked you can eat it.
That's excellent.
Berries, you can eat berries, but they don't do a lot for your food or even your thirst. One thing to keep in mind, if you leave something burning, like if we left the forge on and there's no metal, it'll keep burning the wood. So it's not a bad idea to turn things off, cause to conserve like resources and whatnot.
I see. How long does it take for something to cook?
It kind of depends on the thing itself, but raw meat, like normal meat, shouldn't take terribly long. But it's probably like 30 seconds or something like that. In the smithy, there's a metal hatchet and a pike for you too.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah, this is what tribes do. We help each other out. We grow stronger as a team. Ulrich made this little thing over here. And we can look down.
Wow, how cool is it?
And if you...
Whoa, that thing is insane.
Yeah.
Whatever that is huge. I feel like we would just die.
Yeah. So that's a giant crab. Somewhere in front of us, there's a Spinosaurus too.
Does it have red spinies all over it?
No, it's got a sail. It's the thing that killed the T-Rex in Jurassic Park 3.
Ah. So we want to stay away from that also.
Yeah, for now. But they are quite the powerful tame when you get them.
I could imagine. Alright, I'll be right back in 1 second.
Okay, I think I'm gonna make my way back to the starting zone and make a bed.
Okay. I might try to get there too after I get my stuff. We'll see.
Oh, for sure. I'll wait until you're back and then we'll talk about it. I gotta find some shit.
Okay. Take me a little bit. Let me smack one of these trees for some thatch real quick.